This morning, our very special guest, Josh Pearson, is here. He's the house parent hiring manager for Milton Hershey School. Josh, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me this morning.
Yeah, so great to have you here. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I would be remiss if I didn't shout out to my wife, Sarah, my kids, Ezra and Esty, and then, of course, all of our students at Milton Hershey School and our house parents there as well.
And we're going to talk about the house parents, but first, just for those who don't know or don't know enough, tell us all about Milton Hershey School.
Yeah, so it always amazes me how many folks, we're pretty local. We're right down 283 here. How many people don't know about Milton Hershey School and this amazing place that exists that helps so many students. We've got about 2,100 students there that reside on campus full time. We just had 193 students that graduated 2 weeks ago. Yeah, amazing. Awesome. It was an amazing day. That's always a celebration of our students that make it to that graduation point. So lots of hard work goes into getting them there.
Yeah, that's amazing. Now, you and your wife and family were house parents for how long?
So, Sarah and I did house parenting for 5.5 years. We worked with middle school boys. And we were kind of joking beforehand, you were kind of saying that's I give you a lot of credit for doing that.
That's a great
That
ministry
was our sweet
right
spot.
There.
Yeah. We loved working with our middle school guys. We had 12 boys that lived with us.
Wow.
And, did life with them. Extension to your family. It's really what they become. All of our guys are graduated now. They're out in the real world, and they're doing amazing.
You guys keep in touch.
Oh, yeah, all the time. Like I said, my wife does a lot better job at that than I do. But, we know where our guys are at. They reach out to us on a regular basis, and we've got great relationships with them.
How many house parents are there at Milton Hershey Schools?
Yeah, so we currently have close to 240 full-time house parent couples, and then we've got about 50 relief house parent couples that come on every other weekend and help us out as well.
That's incredible.
Yes. We've got 175 student homes around the campus, a beautiful campus if you ever get a chance to stop by.
Yeah.
It's an amazing place. Yeah.
Well, every time I go, I'm always impressed with the kids. Respectful, kind, participating, singing. When they come here to Kids Cookie Break, they all come out of the van wearing the same T-shirt.
That's right.
And I just love their enthusiasm, and they're always kind and respectful. So tell us a little bit about what it takes to be a house parent at Milton Hershey.
Yeah, so I think, first of all, it's just, a passion for wanting to work with students, that desire to really want to make that positive impact. I know for my wife and I, that was what led us to do it. That's what motivated us to move from Pittsburgh. We actually didn't know anyone at Milton Hershey School. We really didn't have much of a connection there, and just kind of took that leap of faith to say, hey, we really want to work with kids. We want to work with middle school students and really be that positive influence in their lives. And that's life skills, that's modeling behavior, that's modeling a great relationship. For a lot of our kids, they've never seen a healthy relationship. And so for my wife and I, just to kind of model that and live that out, it's a huge responsibility. And yet we always saw that as a huge privilege.
And how many jobs do you get to do with your family?
Exactly. Yeah, that was another big motivator for us. We had our 4 and 2-year-old in tow when we moved from Pittsburgh. And so doing life, not just with my wife, but also with my kids. And like I said, our students really, our Milton Hershey students really do become part of our family. If you ask my kids who are now grown up, today, they would still say that those guys we had for 4 years are part of our family.
That's amazing. So if folks are interested in being a house parent or getting more information, what are ways they can do that?
Yeah, so if you go to our website, mhskids.org, you can not only get information about the house parent role, but also just about the school in general. We've got lots of amazing information, lots of great information on there. The careers page, of course, talks specifically about that house parent role. You certainly also can reach out to our recruiters, our house parent recruiters. Email address is houseparentrecruitment@mhs-pa.org. You can also call 717-520-2317, talk with our recruiters. They'd love to have that conversation with you.
Yeah, you mentioned that you have about 50 couples who sub in. So what does that look like? Is that kind of a way for people to find out, is this something I'd like to do full time?
Yeah, it's a great place to kind of, if you're not sure you want to jump into it full time, where you're moving your family onto campus and moving into one of our house parent apartments. That's kind of a nice way. If you're local, obviously, if you're far away, that makes it a little more difficult. But for those folks that are local and want to kind of get a feel for if the house parenting position is a good fit for them, that relief house parent position is a great way to do that. And we've got, like I said, about 50, and we want to expand. We want to grow. We're looking to grow to about 2,200 students this next school year.
Amazing. Wow. You guys guys must be looking for house parents all the time.
It's a full-time job. Yeah,
Yeah.
Keeps me busy, keeps me on my toes. But I get to meet lots of amazing people.
Yeah, it's amazing. Check it out online, mhskids.org. Maybe being a house parent at Milton Hershey School is for you, and a great way for you to find out about ministry there as well. mhskids.org. We will talk more with Josh on the way. Stick around. This morning, Josh Pearson hanging out with us. He's from Milton Hershey School. He is the house parent hiring manager. Good morning again, Josh.
Good morning.
Tell everybody about Milton Hershey Schools.
Yeah, so again, it's a residential school. We have about 2,100 students looking to grow, looking to expand.
Yeah.
We have our students that come from all over, mostly tri-county, tri-state area, but we've got students from almost 40 different states.
Is that right?
That
Wow.
come on to
Didn't
campus
realize
and live
that.
with us. Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, you're looking for house parents. What's a day in the life of a house parent look like?
Yeah, that's a great question. So it starts early. Usually we're up by about 6 o'clock on a school day. And everything you do to kind of raise your own family and get your kids out of bed, from the struggles of actually getting them out of bed
Right.
to making their bed, doing their chores, feeding them breakfast, of course, and then they head off to school. House parents will take them to school. And then that's when house parents actually have their unscheduled time. So that's kind of when we get to catch our breath a little bit in that house parent role. We get a chance to just have some downtime, do all the things you need to do. And then, of course, after school, 2:30, that's when you're back on duty and you're back hitting the ground running with students. And lots of activities the school provides, all of the things, sports, music, activities.
Everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There's lots going on.
Tons going on.
How about training? What sort of training do the house parents receive for being a house parent?
Yeah, so when you initially come in that full-time role, you're going to get about 4 weeks of onboarding or training. We're going to walk you through everything from social and emotional learning to how to drive a van, making sure you're safe doing that, to CPR and first aid, and everything kind of in between.
Yeah, and qualifications. Is there a certain age or training that you need beforehand?
So to be a house parent at Milton Hershey School, you've got to be married at least 2 years. So we're looking for couples,
right.
At least 27 years of age, and only 3 dependents or less that are with you. So if you've got a big family yourself, it might not be a fit for you.
Yeah. If folks are interested in becoming a house parent, what's the best way for them to get more information?
So again, mhskids.org, going to our website, there's a careers page on there that would have tons of good information, would explain even more better than I'm doing right now what that house parent role is. You can apply right online. You can also reach out to one of our recruiters. We would love to have ongoing conversations with you. House parent recruitment at mhs-pa.org or 717-520-2317.
You and your wife were house parents with your kids. How long were you guys house parents?
So we did house parenting for 5.5 years, worked with middle school boys.
Okay.
Actually worked with girls the first year and then got placed in a middle school boys home.
Okay.
So it was everything that came along with what you think about working with 12 middle school students, all
right.
of the fun and the drama and the challenges that come with that. Yeah. I would say you get a chance to kind of celebrate the wins with your students, but you also have a lot of challenges that come with that as well.
Sure.
It can be a really, really tricky and challenging job at times.
And what's the average, how long do people stay when they come to be a house parent?
So yeah, typically, 5 years would be an amazing, we'd love to have you for 5 years, but obviously anything more than that's kind of bonus time. We've got house parents that have been at Milton Hershey School for almost 40 years.
That's amazing.
That literally is so amazing.
I mean, they have basically raised generations of kids at Milton Hershey.
I mean, the impact that they've made, the opportunity that they've taken to invest in the lives of kids is just second to none. It's unbelievable.
That's amazing. So once again, check it out online, mhskids.org. Get a hold of Josh and the rest of his team if you are interested in being a Milton Hershey School house parent. Josh, thanks for coming and telling us all about being a house parent at Milton Hershey.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
It was great having you. Back to the music we go. This is Forrest Frank. Good day, WJTL.
Okay.